Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, everybody? This is Team Hard Life Captain Alberto and getting a small video done before I start my day here. Uh, been here a little bit, kind of organizing my counter. It is a bloody mess, but gotta get her done. So we'll see what's up here in a bit. Nope, I need see if this. See what it looks like. Where's it at? Where's that? That mouse. Oh, wait. It's doing it. Come on. Still, still up for grabs in the House. They're leading. The Republicans are leading. So we need six more to get control of the House, which would be awesome. That'll be sweet. But wow, that map is yes, almost completely flooded. That is awesome. I love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. All right, let me go and get to the channel so I can see everybody's comments real quick. Oh man. Ugh. Found a little bit of the Rise coffee. So originally, when I got it in, I wasn't impressed with it. Um, but it turns out it wasn't the coffee's fault. It was actually because I had uh, a bad gallbladder, and it was insanely uh, swollen, and so it was irritating all my other internal organs and stuff like that. And after talking to the doctor yesterday, he goes, "Yeah, that's kind of why." He goes, "Normal people when they have their gallbladder removed, it's small, so they have a real small incision, so they pull it right out and they're done." He goes, "However, yours was inflamed so much, we actually had to open the wound a bit more to stretch the skin to be able to pull it out without, uh, it busting on you and stuff like that." And I was like, okay. And I asked him about the other holes, and he said, well, that was so we can put air into your gut so that way it can open up and stuff like that, and uh, go from there. So yeah, it was. I learned a lot yesterday, and I was hoping that they had taken a picture like they did with my son, and they didn't do it. And I was like, ah. But he said also too that the doctor that my son had was a different doctor, and they actually do that, but my doctor didn't do it. So, yep. Let's see. Got that. Got thumbs up. Waiting for the comments to come up. Just a second. Oop, too much. Well, I'm doing the full cup anyways. Because of the spam caller, because it got dealt with pretty quickly. So, come on. Where's the comments? I know y'all are there. I know y'all are there. All right, let's see. Start from the top. Jaden, MK, Roger, Toby, Chris. What's up, guys? Thank you. John Dule, Chris Schultz. And we got Chris Sage. So we're going to say the Chris's. Because we got the Johns on there. It's Wingstop. Uh, yes, guys. Thank you very much for the birthday wishes, guys. Thank you. Thank you. For life in the house. What's up, brother? Let's see. So, go and get to there. Trying to wake up after Jaden, I'm in the same boat, boss. Yesterday, I was trying to make the final push to install the piping. We pulled it all the old piping out, and it was little 2-foot sections of clay pipe. Clay pipe, yeah, because when I was pulling on it, like I was able to break the pipe in half, kind of deal, which sucked because I was trying to keep it nice and tapered the way they had originally installed it, but yeah, it didn't work. So, Rumpelstiltskin, thank you very much, boss. Thank you. You all have a blessed day. Really just chiming in to wish us a happy birthday. Chris, thank you. Thank you very much, boss. Yep. Oh, man. I'll be sure to, when I get some funds, add that on to right here. Oh, man. So, yeah, so I end up working. I mean, God, I got some really calloused up hands. That was a bloody blister, but it hasn't popped. It actually got hard. It was 3-4 days of digging and trying to find where the final connection point was. And we actually lucked out. I'm not a plumber, so I didn't know that, that junction point. Obviously, this is the city clean out. It comes this way. But I didn't know there was going to be a piece of pipe coming out this way. I thought it was going to have to go all the way down there. And no, they actually put a piece of pipe back here. So we cleaned all the way to there. And then we finally found it, like when we got deep enough and we were able to uncover it. So that saved us quite a bit of digging too. So that was a good thing. So that was the day before yesterday. And then last night, got home and Nico actually came and gave me a hand and dug the rest. We pulled all the pipe out, reinstalled the new one. But I was about that much short from getting into the connection point into the junction area where they have it. So I'm going to have to go home today and cut off the end because I glued it thinking it was, once we dropped everything in, it was going to fit perfectly, and I was off. I'm not a plumber, so I was literally that close, that real close. But you cannot have that much of a gap, especially in plumbing under grass, because it's going to end up getting rooted out. And it actually worked out too, because as I was pulling those sections of pipe, we had like 6 different areas that were clogged up with roots already growing inside there. I mean, big chunks of root inside there. So like we if I hadn't done this, it would have been a lot of problems later on and stuff like that. So yeah. So yeah, Wingstop. Yes. I know we got some reels on the way to get spooled up, so I'm excited for that. I know I got to get uh, Dusty's reel. I know Ground Farmer wants to change up some stuff, and that's why. And I'm gonna show y'all guys, like literally, my whole counter here yesterday was like this. It was completely filled like that all the way across. So a lot of it is from stuff that guys have purchased and haven't picked up and or forgotten left here. So we're trying to hold their stuff here because it's bought and paid for. Like if it's bought and paid for, I'll try and hold on. I mean, I'll hold on to it. Sometimes they'll come back like a year later. Hey, we left it. Like, oh yeah, it's right here. It's like they look at it like crazy because. But again, I don't mind holding on to gear that's already been paid for. Um, when it's there, and I do this out of respect for all the guys that have bared with us when we couldn't get the gear right then and there when they paid it. So um, I'm I do my best, guys. I really do to be as fair all the way across the board with everybody, and I'm trying to teach the kids that too because they they want to establish dominance, and I can understand that. I can. As kids, I remember that as a kid, but at the same time, trying to teach them to be humble is a big thing. It really is. So yes. Yep. Wow, y'all got 30-mile-per-hour winds, and it's dead over here in Corpus. Okay, yesterday was calm all day. The day before was windy. So yep. Yes, sir. Roger that. Whiskey in the house. What's up, boss? How you doing? Do y'all crush barbs on circles? If so, on the big ones or all sizes? For me, the only time I crush the barbs is on the bigger hooks. If I don't crush them, then I take them to my grinder and I sharpen up the barb on the end so it's small. Instead of it being like this big out there, I put it to where it's a little barb, just enough so it catches the skin and stuff like that. So, yeah. Um, Oh, let's see. Let's see. My grandpa was talking about Penske box truck to turn in the wind. And put all over the place. I bet. Yep. Yep. I've been there. Even without a truck like that on our regular vehicles, you could feel getting pushed over and stuff. So I can remember, I can imagine what those bigger trucks do because I've actually driven them before, moving several times. So yeah, they definitely teeter totter. And I'm down. I'm almost out of honey. I'm almost out of honey. Just, just a heads up, Daniel. Let me know if he's able to do the box or not. I yeah. Stay for at least one more day. That's some really good honey. That was really, really good. And I was kind of thinking about putting it on pancakes, and I just never got around to it. So. But he never took the box to it. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Yeah. Like my Lou 5,000 size dive, 40 pounds of drag. There you go. What kind of fishing do you like to do, Wingstop? I know I've probably asked you before, but I kind of like try to refresh. There you go. Good for stripers. That's right. Okay. Yes. Uh, let's see. Well, I mean, okay, so a lot of times when you try to crush the barb, it ends up snapping and breaking off. So I just kind of leave it at that. But if I have the time, I will take it to the back and grind it down. But also too, remember when you do that, to color with a magic marker or with um, like nail polish. Nail polish lasts a lot longer right there. So I don't either, boss. I don't either. Well, I'm sorry to say, I do discriminate a little bit. Catfish, especially the little ones. I mean, granted, I still treat them with respect. I do, unhook them, throw them back in the water. I don't leave them out. But yeah, I could go a couple of decades without catching a catfish. That would be so awesome. The little ones, not the big old freshwater cats. Big old freshwater cats, not talking to y'all. Christopher, about my hip. I've actually has been doing really good. Me stomping on the shovel, trying to get it dug in and put pressure on it and crouching down and stuff. And granted, I need to start doing more yoga, or I need to do more yoga, more calisthenics, just so I can make sure to keep, because I'm gonna be truthful, guys, and a lot of the older guys can attest to this. If you don't use it, you're gonna lose it. And if you're not keeping yourself flexible and all of that stuff, it's gonna be harder and harder for you to move around. So just a heads up, I'm learning that the hard way. So I'm definitely gonna get uh, start doing the yoga with the wife and start doing some more calisthenics and stuff like that. So oh, nice. Well, there you go, Gypsy. Well, that is pretty awesome, guys, and I do thank everybody for the birthday wishes. I'm going to be on for probably another 30 to 45 more minutes, and then I got to take off to go start doing my VA appointments for the day. I will be back on later this afternoon, probably about 3 or 4 o'clock. Uh, More than likely to do a spooling video and uh, or a couple of spoiler videos. I got to pack up a lot of gear and get it gone. I did get with Chris Owens, who was one of our 150K subscriber giveaways, and I got his address, so we're going to be shipping that out. The rest of whoever else has winnings, please send us an email with your shipping address, full name, and shipping address, so that way we can get it into there, so we can get the gear out. Unless you're going to come up and pick it up, let us know, so that way we can kind of, because right now we just got them in boxes because a lot of guys want to come pick it up. Awesome. For those that don't want us to ship them, let us know and we can get that done. So, yep. Yeah. Good. Yes, sir. And then the Marine Corps birthday is on Sunday. So, right? Nope. Is it? Yes, Sunday. So, I am pretty excited. We got a birthday weekend today, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yes. Actually, I need to get your paper. That's why I was doing all of this, is because when we pulled out the paperwork, it would get moved and moved and moved, and I have everybody's paperwork here. I got to get yours, Dusty. Uh, 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 I'm waiting for it to kick in, guys. Like I just I got a lot of brain fog there. I like capacity in Macairo 130 for Thailand braid. No, I don't, boss. I want to say Jeff at Thailand Braid has done it, but I don't know for sure. We were supposed to get a whole bunch of the Macairas in to start playing with them and do all of this and put them up for sale, but it hasn't come through, so I guess we're not. Wondering why I'm not exposed, because my mom still has to enroll me in school. Oh, there you go, Jaden. Yes, sir. It's Marine Corps birthday this weekend. I'm excited, and also Veterans Day. So that is pretty awesome. So the 130, yeah, I would have to say that the T-Rex 130 by Avet is a. I mean, I've yet to fish with those new Macairas, but they only have the 80 and the narrow that is supposed to be the shark fishing reel. And I personally, I don't understand. I don't understand where they're getting that of having it like that, because it's less line capacity. Me, I'm all about line capacity, so I want the wide. I do like the longer handle that they do have. I have not checked the specs on the drag and stuff like that, but the line capacity is a definite no for me right off the bat. It's a no, because I like line capacity. I like to be able to go out there and fish. Now, if we didn't have worry of cutoffs, then by all means I would fish that reel. Like that would be, cool or whatever. But again, I'm still stuck with Avet, just because, not stuck. I want to be with Avet because what they've already done for me as a reel in the past, and what I've been able to catch with them, and the way I feel afterwards. Yep. So yes, sir. Um, on an 80 wide of tight line. Oh, on the Macairo 130. That yeah, that sounds about right, because I think we got what, 2,200 yards on the 130 for Abbott. Dang, picked up a Macairo 130 for 1,000. How much do they normally go for? And it's crazy you said that the Florida guys don't like the super wide reels, yet all I see them fishing with is the Everalls. And those are like just, those are stupid wide. Yeah. So, I don't know. But again, too, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not, no, everybody has their fishing preference, which is awesome. So, yeah. Okay. Thinking of another Pro 30 wide 3 speed in black. Roger that. Yep. So, uh, 20 Titus and Titus 50. The Titus, that I want to say I had one of those back, shoot, I think in 2003 is when I think I had one of those Titus 50s, if I'm not mistaken. But the reason I got rid of it is because the little end caps where it had the labels, we were out there in the sun and it was hot. And then I went to the reel and they were just falling off the reel. And I was like, and granted, you know, it could have been the glue or whatever, and it was that hot out there. But again, too, it gave me a bad vibe right off the bat just to see that, because I was thinking to myself, well, what else did they skimp out on? Like, so and again, I could be wrong, but I want to say it was the tightest reel, um, and it had the cap on this side and again the end cap on this side with the name on it, and they were coming off, and I was like, no, I'm good. So. It was it was gray and silver looking. It almost looked like a Daiwa, like the old 350s, 350, 450, the 900s and stuff like that. It's what it looked like. So if it's not that, again, then it might not be the tightest. But I want to say it kind of reminded me of it. Ah, allergies. God, this whole right up in here is just on fire right now. So obviously, when I go to my VA appointment, I get something there because if I go in there and I'm that bad in my congestion, when I go to lay face down so they can work on my back, it'll start to make it real hard for me to breathe and stuff like that. So my friend has one. It will never get used. Why not? Why is that? Anthony, thank you, boss. Let's see. There you go. Titus is gold 2-speed. You know what? Let me look into that, the older ones, just to make sure I am talking about the right reel. Because that was 20 plus years ago. Yeah, it was a Titus, but okay. So look, this was the Titus that I had. It was like that, but it was a 50 and it was a 2-speed, and they had an end cap on this side and one on the other side, and they were literally peeling off. So yeah, no, I pretty much got rid of it, and mine was a 50 size. Um, but it looks like they have some other ones. Yeah, mine was definitely not gold. But it looked pretty sweet. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, it definitely looks like that. Yeah. Nope. It was an Akuma Titus 50, and yeah, no, I think I fished with it one time and sold it that weekend. Like I'm telling you guys, when I was working offshore and I could move money around, I was like I wasn't gonna fight anything. Like if I didn't like it, I didn't like it. Like it was done. Okay, get rid of that one. Let me get on to the next one and stuff like that. So, William, Super 5, brother, and happy early birthday to you too as well. Yes, sir. And yeah, well, like I said, mine was the gray model, the cheaper brand. I have not fished with the gold ones and stuff like that, so no idea. Um, there you go, cool deal, MK. Oh, bro, come on, coffee. Tired of yawning already. But I also know too, I'm still drained from the night before because I stayed up till like 1:30, 2 o'clock, and then I got up at 6:30, so I didn't get much sleep yesterday. But last night I got a bit more, so that's good. That's real good. And let's see. But I got something from John Holiday. Oh, John Holiday. Hold on real quick. Hello. Good morning, boss. What you up to? Ah, thank you, brother. Yeah, what you doing? Oh, okay. Roger that. All right. You gonna fish later on this afternoon or something? All right. All right. Well, I'll hit you up when I get done with my VA appointments. Maybe go wet a line or two for a little bit. All right. Be safe. Later. All right. um, happy birthday. Well, today we're gonna learn the letters O, L, and D. Oh man, got him. Oh, that is too funny. Freaking John Holiday, stirring the pot, stirring the pot. Yep. Wow. So the Dow Jones closed 150 points up from yesterday. How high did it jump? Because I know people were talking about on the live in the morning that we were at 1,200 points up, and then it jumped to 1,300 points up. And so I want to see how high it actually went, which is pretty awesome, man. That is pretty cool. So I had to take the trash out. Awesome, Jaden. Yes. Trust me, there's gonna be a lot of trash taken out here pretty soon, bro. Good deal, good deal. Yep. So that was one of the things I told Nico yesterday. It's like our trash cans are full. I said, "Hey man, it's time to take out the trash, man. Like get it everywhere." Everybody just kind of looked at each other, gave it a look like first time in history that taking out the trash is like really just going and hitting home right there for sure. So yeah. What's up, Drew? How you doing? Want to run, celebrate on it. My son had a pin uh, 6,500. Um, here's 65. Want me to send you the gold one so you can have opinion? Well, um, on sending me the gold Titus 50, the only way I can get an opinion is to actually fish it, and it normally takes a few trips for me to fish it to have some kind of opinion on it and stuff like that. Other than playing with it, it'll just give me a small window to look through and stuff like that. When I actually recommend reels to people and stuff like that, I put it through the ringer kind of deal. And the reason I do that is because when you ask me a question, I have to have the background to be able to back up what I'm saying. Um, so no, if you plan on fishing with it, don't send it to me. Uh, I mean, to spool it up, I can get line capacity. I can do small function checks, and we can look at it that way, which would be cool. But for us to say, hey, I would do this with the reel or done this or done, I can't do any of that until I actually put my hands on it for a while and stuff like that too. So, um, yep. But I tell you what, though, Roger, here's the turning point of the whole deal. Now that they know he's coming into office, a lot of these guys are shitting their pants right now. And excuse my language, but they really are. And so they know that if they keep pushing those buttons of trying to, screw him and this and that, like they know it's coming. Like they're about to get their piece of the pie. Sure, a shit pie, but they're about to get it. And so what they're going to start doing is backtracking on a lot of it. And again, too, a lot of people are still just negative Nancy, man. They're finding ways to trash talk and stuff like that. And I did see one post, and it really did hit me home, like big time. And it was a picture with Obama and uh, Kamala holding hands, talking about how they accept the loss, that it was an admiral battle and this and that, and they will transfer power peacefully. And it for me it hit home big time because I've always felt somebody was pulling the strings behind the back, and right there I feel he's hiding in plain sight. So so Mexico got his first female president, and Trump already talked mess about her. So here's the thing, boss, and this is something that a lot of people don't really understand, but this was brought to light during this presidency and during a lot of him coming into office. And I'm not trying to defend him in any way other than this way. Obviously, when you take a job for the first time that you've never had in a place you've never been to, other than rubbing shoulders here and there, but never actually sitting in there and rubbing shoulders with all these people, even if you're invited to a new party, say one person in that party and they're the ones who invited you. Do you know everybody else in that party who's good, who's bad, who's not to hang with? No, you go in there with an open heart, open mind to be friendly with everybody. And this went home to me big time because, yeah, like every job I've been to, it's like that. Every single job. And it normally takes you a while to learn who to hang with, who not to hang with. And then, okay, this dude's so full of shit. Everything he's told me has been a lie because I've actually got to know these people and they're pretty damn cool. So that was one of the biggest things that with Trump, he had to learn, who were those people, who were Two-Face and who were not Two-Face. So I feel extremely confident that now that he has learned, okay, because obviously now he had to rub shoulders with. Now he has an extended, you know, um, knowledge of a lot of people that were in the office at the time, and that's why, like now, the people that he's surrounding himself with are guys that are being attacked by everybody else too. That says a lot. That says a lot, guys, and it's actually absolutely a true statement. Anybody, everybody, all of us can agree that we've had jobs where we go in and don't know who's who, and you kind of like you're friendly to everybody, and then you start to learn that some people you just can't be friends with. So for him, now that it's his second term, he's in contact with a lot more people that are learning a lot more about other people faster because now all those doors are open, and or he's shutting the doors on all the people that he knows that aren't going to be good for America's best interest. Because at the end of the day, he's putting America first. He did it in his first term. He's going to do it now. And even more now, he's getting a lot more support from everybody. I mean, across the U.S. I mean, it is a huge statement. So, got you. I'm getting ready to head up to work. Guys, have a good one. Trump won. Yes, Juan. So again, guys, we can't sit there and judge people on what they say if you don't know the whole picture. That's all I'm saying, guys. Like, give it some time, and I know that a lot of it will come uh, into the picture. Like he has thrown a lot of things out there, and a lot of people are like, "Oh no, that's not happening. Oh, that's not happening," and then it comes out, it is happening. And I from what I've seen the first 4 years and through all his running for president, he has put a lot of things out there that people are afraid to talk about. He's not afraid to talk about because he's not a born bred politician. He's a businessman. He's like me. I'm looking at it from a business standpoint, not as a politician standpoint. I'm looking at how much money they're taking away from me, all their mistakes, how much they're costing me, how they're not protecting me, like how they're making it hard for me to protect my family. Like those are all the things I'm looking at. And you know, I've never really, I mean, I don't live in my feelings. I don't sit there and, I got thick skin, you know, I grew up that way. So I'm looking at it and I really got to see, actions speak a lot louder than words because we all know, all of us know, you know, is that bark bigger than their, bite? From what I've seen, his bite is a lot bigger than his bark. He does not allow other countries to mess with us. And I'm voted for the man, and I'm trusting on him that he's watching out for our best interest, guys. So I know a lot of people may not agree with what he's saying and this and that. Give it some time. Keep your mind open to what's going on because he may have insights that we don't know about. And he's always put America first. He's secured. He's going to secure our borders. He's done a lot. So it's a big deal for us, guys. And the beautiful thing is on our channel, we are able to talk about it and we come to the table, we talk. That's the beauty of having the republic like that, is to be able to have that. So again, guys, I'm just saying, give it a little time, really look at the bigger picture of what's going on, because a lot of people stay focused in on one little thing. And like right now it's the presidency, but there's bigger things in work that this past government is. It's not even passed. It's still they still have a hold on our neck, guys, and they have a hold on our neck until Trump removes it. So, and too, this is the thing. A lot of people throw in the face. Well, he didn't do that. He didn't. Well, damn, half the time he was in the first presidency, they were screwing with him the whole time. Like they were, trying to take him to court. They were trying to do this. They were trying to they didn't want him there because he wasn't one of them. And because he wasn't one of them, he was an outsider. And because he's an outsider, he has had to fight tooth and nail to break down that wall and get through, and which he has finally done, guys. So I'm gonna look at it. I'm like I said, if you have information, send it to me. I want to see what you're seeing. I want to hear what you're hearing. But again, too, don't follow a lot of this. There's a lot of posts where people write stuff up and they post it to the internet, and people automatically assume just because it's on the internet, it's true. A lot of those stories have been debunked officially. Like, no, that was a lie. He never said that. Here's the actual video. This is what he said. So again, guys, if you're reading a lot of that where it's just, oh, he said this, and no. If there's a video on it, and if he said this, well, let's look into why he said what he said. Like, there's got to be some kind of justification as to him doing that, and you'll know. Just like all of us, you talk smack about one of my friends or something like that, and I'm that friend that is going to stand up for that guy. I'm going to be like, no, boss, that's not right. Like, he's not like that. But I'm going to be honest, too. I'm going to be like, hey, bro, like, I don't like you talking trash about him. Hey, you ought to do that when you're in his face. That's when I said, till then, like, I don't want to hear it. And I know a lot of y'all guys have been like that for me and stuff like that. And so I'm truly indebted to everybody that has stuck with us through our highs and our lows and everything else, guys. And I didn't want to come on the channel to talk about more of that, but again, too, I'm excited. I'm really excited for everybody that we're all going to grow. I even had some customers come in yesterday and they were talking about it, and they were saying, they were worried, but because they said, oh, when Trump was in office, there's this, and this, and it didn't go well. And I was like, tell me more about it. Like, I was trying to learn what happened. And I'm like, well, damn, and I was like, well, this is what happened over here for us, because they were talking about the oil field. They were talking about that somehow during Trump's office, that their oil field, they lost all their jobs, this, that, da, da, da. And I was like, wow. I said, because over here, when this guy was in office, this is when we lost all our jobs. And I can justify it by the actual financial statements that I have to prove everything that I'm saying. So, but it was good because he's like, no, I can see that. And then, and still, we had that kind of communication. He came from his side, and I came from my side, and he still spent money at my shop, man. So that's the true way this is supposed to work, not get up in arms about it and stuff like that. That is what America's based on. People coming to the table, arguing, doing whatever, but they come to a resolution peacefully. So, indeed, yes. I did hear about that, and that was one of the biggest things that really hit home is how the government came into this family and destroyed it. Literally, they had a squirrel and a raccoon that they had since they were babies, and um, these pets were I mean, they were their children. They were their baby children, like just like cats and dogs are ours. You know what I mean? And me personally, I'm more of those exotic pets. You know, snakes, gerbils, guinea pigs, uh, iguanas, and stuff like that. So yes, I definitely would like to have a moment of silence for Peanut and for I forget the raccoon's name, but the raccoon had a name as well. But again, yes. I can't imagine the pain that they're going through for sure. So, oh yeah. Now I've been looking at a lot of their videos, going back through and checking them out, and yes, that squirrel had that squirrel had it made, and the raccoon. It was awesome, man. They really did have a home there. So, um, let's see. Yeah. A lot of the funding that came through for Peanut and for the raccoon and stuff like that, they use that as donations to help um, other animals get saved and stuff like that too. So yeah, Roger that. MK. He posted, "I'm here, 100% now. There's plenty of things I have different opinions on, but I'm here for fishing and to understand where others are coming from." And that was one of the things too. Like when I was talking with that gentleman about that, and he was talking about what style of fishing he does and stuff like that. I was like, "Hey man, that'd be cool." And we started talking more about that, and and I was like, "Hey man, whatever you work out on that, let us know. Like, I want to learn about that. I'm not really like an inshore fishing type of guy, so I'm all ears on that." And it's definitely cool to hear those stories because then when I do talk to somebody and they do that style of fishing, I'm like, "Well, I've been told that they've tried this, and this." And that's the way it'll come out because that'll tell you immediately that I didn't do it. It's been told to me, and maybe they could try it out. And I'll tell them too. Hey, and if that works out, let us know so we can keep sharing that knowledge. Or if it doesn't, maybe it was just that one time or whatever and stuff like that. But normally when I pass on knowledge of stuff like that, they normally tell me that they've done it like repeatedly and it works. So it was pretty cool. Yeah. There you go, Steve Owens in the house. There you go. Roger that. Oh, let's see. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. Hold on, real quick. Let me go up and do something. Oh, okay, I did it. Never mind. I thought I didn't give. Is it Chris? Yes, Chris. Didn't give him a thumbs up or a heart for the birthday, the birthday gift he sent through and stuff on the channel. So, uh, but I have about another 20 more minutes, guys. Then I'm gonna have to cut and run. I've got to go do um, my appointments. I've got to see my chiropractor and the deep tissue massage because I've got knots in my back from the muscles in between my shoulder blades, and literally they have to position my arm a certain way, and they're grinding into their, trying to break up the muscles and stuff like that too. So, yep, definitely something different right there for sure. But I'm working it. Let's see, raccoons, squirrel, nutra, gators, just a plastic pair, just like cats and dogs. Roger that. Yep. Working and listening. Right. Oh man. Oh, I'm supposed to be getting my delivery today. Obviously, I have to go to the sharpshooter to go pick that stuff up because I don't have the proper licensing to have that kind of stuff shipped to me. So I'm okay with that. I'm gonna go pick that up. Maybe I'll Send a couple of rounds downrange. Some freedom seeds. Yes. The last time I fired a weapon was January 1st. Normally, every year I go with my brothers and we send off a few freedom seeds, downrange or into the dirt, kind of deal. So never up in the sky, guys. Never, 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 never. Don't do that. It's not cool. So I've had my fair share of arguments of whose truck is under the oak tree with the squirrel. uh, yes, sir. I just looked up the Daiwa 2000 or 20,000. That's awesome. I like it. Cool deal. Oh, man. So I'm planning to go fishing either Friday into Saturday or Saturday into Sunday. It'll probably be Friday into Saturday, just so that way Sunday I can go to church, because they're also talking about doing a Marine Corps birthday walk over the Harbor Bridge on Sunday. Trying to figure out what time they're going to do that, so that way I can go from there. And bite was nonstop. Wow. Let's see. I just got something about some fishing, some good fishing out there. Let's see. Let's see. forget forget a high school reunion. I want an elementary school reunion. That would be awesome. And yesterday, or actually um, when was it? Tuesday. Tuesday when I was out at the VA hospital with Nora doing the popcorn event where we were passing out all the popcorn. She was getting a lot of accolades. And I kept putting it on her because it was her idea to do that, and with everybody's support of backing her play on donating to whether it be the homeless or the veterans there. It was her idea, and by getting support, it shows that if you have a good idea and you get the right amount of people behind you, anything can happen. So she was getting a lot of that, and then toward the end, when we were getting ready to leave, a gentleman walked up to me and he goes, "Hey, you know my dad?" And and he told me his name. And I was like, "Yeah." And then he goes, "I'm his son." He said, "I'm the one that was in the Marine Corps." I was like, "Oh wow!" Like that's amazing. That was really really amazing. So Mr. Ramirez and your son, Mr. Ramirez, as well. It's awesome to see you back home, and I'm super glad to see you in the VA as well. Getting whatever help you may need. I don't know. It was first time meeting you, brother, and definitely, definitely. Hey, happy birthday this weekend as well. Definitely looking forward to that. That was pretty awesome. That was really, really awesome for him to come up and say hi and stuff like that. And that really hit home because again, we're all You know, we're all young at heart, young at mind until, you know, reality comes in with something like that. And it's like now you're meeting their kids, their grandkids and stuff like that. And you're like, dang, I really did reach that age. So it kind of caught me off guard a little bit, but it's all right. It's all right. Went to the range, dropped 1,000 rounds, season 7 rifles in a wheelchair. Kind of funny when I rolled into the range. That is awesome. That is awesome. You know, we are in a drought. Lakes are dying out and low tide. Low. Shoot, that's been the biggest thing here with Lake Mathis. Corpus Christi Lake is another name for it. They're actually having meetings right now on how they're going to go in and pull out all these weeds that have grown into trees. Like literally, they're little weeds that would normally grow along the grass line, but since the water has dropped like 10 feet, like dropped. Actually, no, it was probably higher than that. We were probably, when I was at the lake for that fishing trip where I caught that big flathead out there, that 44-incher, we were fishing in an area, we would have been about 15 feet underwater. It is seriously low over here. And so, yeah, it is pretty crazy right there. So, uh, yeah. And they're talking about that the reason for it too, that those trees, because they're right there on the water's edge, they're soaking up. I mean, they're drinking a lot of that water, so they're making it go down even faster. So I'm seeing on the Gulf right now, they're supposed to have a tropical storm, but they're saying that it may not come their way, and I'm praying it does. Like, bring the rain, like bring it. And I mean, it's a hurricane. It was Category 2 or 3. Raphael, current picture of it right there. You know, and that's down by the Caribbean and stuff like that, Cuba and stuff. So it's supposed to go into the Gulf and supposed to dissipate because obviously the water temperature in the Gulf is a lot cooler than it is out there. And once it does, it will really drag it down and stuff like that. So uh, let's see. Yeah, I just saw that. Yeah. What made make you think that? Maybe the way I titled it, because I think I was looking at the title too, and I was like, after I posted it, so I don't know. Hmm. Let's see. I'm definitely gonna have to check that out. I did stay up to start most of Trump's victory speech, but I did not get to finish it and stuff like that. So, oh yeah, I was in the hospital weeks ago. Yeah, yep. So, or are you talking about when I went to the VA hospital? I was there with my daughter, but then I had to drop her off at school and then run back to the VA hospital for my or um, semi-annual exam or whatever. I think it's what it was. So yeah, which is good. Got a lot of positive feedback from it, but they did say that I'm still not getting a lot of vitamin B10, uh, and that could also contribute to why I'm always so tired. But I told her, I said, man, there's a lot of times I spend a lot of times in the sun. And she goes, well, it really has nothing to do with how much time you spend in the sun. Some people just develop a tolerance for it to where you can only absorb so much of the vitamin B10 that comes from sun's rays. And so literally most of it you don't absorb. So you do need the extra help for that and stuff like that. I was like, oh, okay. So, yeah. Ah, nice. Yes, my gallbladder a few weeks ago. So I also talked to that doctor, and like I said, I learned a lot from that one. And yeah, it was different. It was different, but it didn't get the amount of. I wanted to see the gallbladder like I got to see my son's because I wanted to see what a necrotic gallbladder looks like. You know, so Joshua, yes sir, you too, boss. So um, definitely, I got a lot of work ahead of me today. Once I get back, I'm going to finish cleaning off this counter, and then I've got this other one over here. Like I'm stacking all the paperwork so that way when I go through it, it'll kind of be the second to the last run through. Because once I go through it, what I'll start doing is separating my bills, my paid bills, my pending and stuff like that, and I'll start separating all of that. Because when we were gearing up for Sharkathon, like I was just we were balls to the wall kind of deal and making sure we were getting everything set up. But now that Sharkathon's already passed, now it's playing catch up on everything else that I kind of had to put second to that, stuff like that. So, what's up? Hey, Jacob, I sent you a link. Didn't know if you were going to be busy with Mike or not, but yeah. So, let's see, hot Captain glitching on my end. Hold on, let me see. No, well, it's a little warm. Let's see. Come on. There it goes. But what I can do, because we still got about another 20 minutes or so. Jacob, happy birthday, you old goat. Let's see. I know I've got that tool here. There's that. Got a plug for it. Put this on there. Let's see. I'm gonna have to raise that up. Yep, with Daniel. Yep. Yep. There you go. See, it sits on. Okay, let's see if that works out. So, oh man, why did I say Michael? Did I say Michael? Might have, yeah. No. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely, and I want to go with a line too, but I'm also wanting to get this done because I've got 3 people waiting to get set up with reels and stuff like that and get them going right there. So, what's up, brother?
What's going on, man?
Oh man, ready for a birthday weekend? It starts today. It starts today. I'm got today. Supposed to go eat with the family later on this afternoon or for dinner, and then Sunday is the Marine Corps birthday, which is also Veterans Day as well. So
Yeah.
kind of cool. The vets are talking about doing another walk over the Harbor Bridge for Sunday. I got to see what time they want to do that. Normally they do it like to 12 to 1 or something like that. Uh, but we'll see because I definitely want to still go to church with the family and stuff. And if I got to get there earlier, then that means I'll probably end up going fishing Friday into Saturday rather than Saturday into Sunday, so I can get home and go to church with the family and stuff.
Yeah.
Got to thank the man above for another blessed year, bro.
Yeah. How's it going, guys?
Sir.
Hey, whiskey. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Hey, what's up? What's up, Daniel? You eat breakfast already?
No.
No? Tell him get to work. Get your eggies. Tell him, Daniel, you're fired. Tell him you're fired.
Ah.
Oh, man.
Oh, you knocked your glasses off, you dork.
Uh-oh. Earlier, John Holiday sent me this. Thought you'd get a kick out of it.
Well, I can't read it backwards.
Oh, it says, happy birthday. Today we will learn the letters O, L, and D.
Yeah.
Too damn funny. Oh, man. So, yep.
Get off me.
That is awesome. So, well, I know this is less now. Maybe a bit later to me, Gilbert, one of the family too.
Yeah, that shock.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, I've got a gentleman that is setting up a deal in the Portland area where he wants to set up a foundation for vets and first responders to go and get free mental health, or like find ways to get them to express themselves, like whether it's fishing, through his hunting, through his target practice, chess, cooking. Like they're looking at doing all these different things for veterans, but to make it where it's free.
Yeah.
And so another veteran told me about him, so I finally got in contact with him a few Sundays ago, and he said, "Man, this is perfect time." And he's he's taking on a huge deal. Like they want to buy this big old property, put a big building on it, and do all of that. And so, and I was like, "Well, let me know. Keep me in the loop." So I just got a text from him right now saying, asking if I'll be available to meet later and stuff like that. So I think this will be pretty important. So I may forego the fishing and go meet up with these guys for stuff like that. So
Yeah.
Yes, a big old support group and stuff like that, which will be awesome. Yes, sir. He ain't had his coffee either.
That was you. That was you. Don't you be blaming that on me.
That is awesome.
Yeah, he's over there got a big old smile on his face going, yeah, you, Dad, yeah. No, that was him.
That is awesome. Yes, sir. And again, too, when I was up at the VA, when I was talking with them, they were saying they do everything on donations as well for those events like that. I was like, well, keep me posted. And he goes, yeah, normally we do that. We try to not totally depend on one group. We try to give different groups this and that. I said, well, totally depend on us, like every single time. And if we can do it, we will. But I want to be in the loop every single time because it's not always my money that comes out. It's everybody on my channel. And I go, and we got a lot of veterans. We got a lot of guys with big hearts. And we got a lot of guys that can help and or pass the word to other people that can help. So we got a huge network. So anytime you do anything, and he said normally it's 4th of July and Veterans Day weekend that they do all of this and stuff. I said, well, keep me posted.
That's
I said, I'm going to help out any way we can and stuff like that. And so all of them now know me and stuff like that. And they saw how I go, this is my daughter's little fundraiser. I said, when we get to moving, we get to moving. So it's pretty awesome, guys. Yeah. And definitely, yes. Fishing will be there always. I don't want to lose another vet or first responder, to anything like that, stuff like that. So, hold on real quick. Hard life. Hard life. Hard life. Yeah, that was definitely a computer. And it said, it's all hello, and then it's all hello. No.
Yeah.
So how's the wife? Have you talked?
Do what?
No. How's the wife? Everything good so far?
Yeah. Yeah, she actually went exploring the hotel that she's in.
Uh-huh.
And she goes, I don't even have to leave this hotel. They got a great big old in there that just right up her alley. So she said I think she said a McDonald's in the hotel. There's like 3 or 4 places to eat in this hotel.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm like, what kind of hotel are you staying in? And she's on the top floor where she's sleeping at. 32 stories.
Jesus. Nice. Well, that's good. I mean, that's good. That they got her well taken care of there. That's awesome.
Yeah, she told me how much they spent a night for the hotel. You wouldn't catch me sleeping at that hotel.
I'll sleep in the parking lot. I might be over for the parking. Because that's the other thing. Those big hotels like that, you pay for parking too. Like,
not this one.
Oh, really? They don't.
Valet parking, everything, and it's all on. It all is included in your room.
So
They have
again, it's still
they-
paid for parking. Like,
They have secure.
No,
They have a secure parking garage that is actually guarded 24/7,
no.
and
Nice,
not by like security guards. They're off-duty officers.
right, that. There you go.
Yeah.
Curtis in the house. Where's Batwoman? We
Hey,
see Curtis.
Curtis.
Where's Batwoman?
But yeah,
Yeah,
what they paid for one night for this damn hotel is usually what I'll pay for a whole week at another hotel.
well, that's good. And, I mean that gives you a level of comfort too for your half being
Yeah.
so far away. You know what I mean? Yeah, that is awesome. That is really
Yeah.
good. So yeah. All right, Drew, you have a good day. It's Drew at the Muse Custom Fishing Surf Fishing Rig. One of our sponsors for our giveaways too as well. So definitely check out his channel. He does a lot of fishing up there too. Some big old stripers.
Yeah.
One day I'll make it up there, Drew. One day I will get there. So yep.
And I just need to make it over there because he's about straight across from me.
Show up over there with the 138 with all his friends.
No, what I need is one of them great big old rods that I seen. I forgot where the heck I seen them at. Or actually, what would be better is the. I'm gonna kick you in the head.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But one of the big, the green rods. The big green rods for the boats.
Yeah. Do you know how much those are?
Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah. I believe they said they were like $30,000 or something like that. If I'm not mistaken, I believe I'm gonna double check that real quick. 'Cause I could be way off, but I want to say they were like.
They ain't cheap. That's for sure. Damn sure. I've seen the cheapest one I found was right around $5,000.
So morning.
15-foot crappie rod.
Let's see. Aren't they called like green sticks?
Yeah.
Sticks.
Now, see what I wanted to do, Toby and MK. I wanted to take that 130, and I wanted to put it on maybe
This one says tuna, $10,000 tuna green stick. Does it work? Yeah, I need to see. Like you're not paying attention to me, man.
Shush.
All right, well, so what you got for me?
I'm a box you.
No.
Yeah, I'm a box you.
No.
Yeah.
No. No.
I'm gonna beat you up.
No.
Yeah.
No.
All right, so this one is the 0.6 millimeter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not sliding up and down. That means it's nice and snug. That's what you want. But when you cut your mono, you got to make sure that you don't cut a whole bunch of them at the same time because it'll mushroom it out and it won't let the sleeve slip on it. So that's the 0.6. The other one will probably be the 0.8 because if that one barely fit, this one will be the 0.8 millimeter. And you, man, I'm good. Like, yep.
Like for 12.
Huh?
Like for 12 liters.
Well, they come in packs of 50, so you'll have extra.
How much is that one? The pack?
The 0.8 are $4.99, and then it's $5.99.
That one too.
So 1.3.
Nah.
I think I use for the 150, correct?
Huh?
I use that with 150. If I'm not mistaken.
That's 130. That's 130.
Mm.
You better put your dukes up.
No.
Yeah, you better.
Yeah, it's the 1.3 because the next size up from that is the 1.6. So
This one you don't have no more.
and if you would have came yesterday, I would have had all the packages right there. We just took them over. Nicholas,
Wow.
did you put all the sleeves up on the shelf over there, or you left them in the box? Okay, that's 1.6. And we are almost out of these right now. I've got more inbound. Actually, let
Those
me.
three are the ones I need.
Okay, let me check this real quick. Hold on.
Check that one.
Ah.
Not why I'm drinking my coffee. Word.
Let me just
My
make
coffee.
sure.
I think it's a little too big.
Mine. Get out of here.
No, that's
Good? Okay.
good because you can barely
I'll buy
see it
two
around
my
it.
coffee.
Big
Oh,
gap around it.
I have that one and then this blue one that you have right here. This one. Those are the ones I have. I'm out of the red.
Go away.
Okay.
Go away. I'm gonna box your ears.
Actually, let me
Nah.
this video. I'm getting ready to walk out. I got my
Ah.
PA appointment here in a little bit. So, all right, guys. So I'm gonna be off camera for a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. Again, thank you for all the birthday wishes, and I'll be live. I'll be live later on, boss. I had to go live for a little bit just to say what's up to everybody. So
Oh,
when you
sure.
got all comfortable. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one. I'll talk to y'all later.
Later.